there with Martin. And it's Stewart in at the 5 down low. Teams are starting to hit their stride in this early portion of the NBA season, Tim. Do you feel like you've hit your broadcasting rhythm yet?
I'm getting there, Kevin. You're making it easy for me. It's unbelievable. It's like playing with a great point guard for a shooter. You can't make it any easier. I've got my game notes down. I'm feeling good. But honestly, I think it's going to take everybody a few weeks before we really feel like we're in midseason form.
Routine and rhythm are big parts, whether you're broadcasting or, Tim, on the floor.
Boy, Kevin, that is so true.
Ivy kicks to Harris. Martin, the pass to Cunningham. Here's Stewart from downtown. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Cunningham for 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
MP. Rebound by the Pistons. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Ivy, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
MP passes to Mathurin. Now, Ivy. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Cunningham, following the basket by MP. Ivy on the wing. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by MP. Pacers trail by 3. Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
Misses the one-handed jam. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Martin wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Now, here's Siakam. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And he was a force on the glass. Absolutely dominant.
Detroit leading by 3. Pass to Ivy. Martin kicks to Harris. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Harris can be a reliable long-range option, and his team does what they can to get him clean looks.
Stewart against MP. It's tipped and stolen by Harris. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons from deep. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Pistons?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Martin with the block. Harris against Siakam. The shot by Ivy, no good. Pacers trail by 9. MP passes to Mathurin. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now here is Martin. Nothing on the board. Stewart with the screen on Siakam. And Harris wide open. He shoots, sinks the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's the screen. Here's MP. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Well, life is good when you have someone as young as MP showing that much poise running pick and roll.
Pass to Martin. From deep. MP grabs the miss.
Bro.
MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Harris outside. There's the lob for Harris. The shot that time, not on target.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Wow, MP just explodes off the floor. What an athlete.
Pistons leading by 4. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Pass to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's MP. 10 points for him. Mathurin finds MP. Mathurin with a screen on Stewart. A nice shot by MP.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Outside, Martin. Back to Ivy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
And Indiana making a change here. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And Jones subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here is Cunningham following the score by Indiana. The Pistons working the ball around now. Ivy with it. He's got 7, 6 to shoot. Over Shepard. The good-looking shot from the wing. Ivy's got 9.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
MP sets the screen for Shepard. Here's MP. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Ivy with the bucket. And now a 9-point Piston lead.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
To the middle. And Neesmith with the slam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Now, here's Ivy. He's got 12. Harris setting the pick for Ivy. That shot, no good. Pacers trail by 7. MP looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Karis LeVert comes in for Cody Martin. The Pacers also with the sub. Furphy's checked in. Pass to Stewart. To the wing right side. Here's Holland. Off the left rim and out.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
Whoa.
Now, here's Toppin. Still without a basket. MP passes to Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Detroit leading by 4. And here's Ivy. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ivy's got 15 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Shepard the pass to MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Stewart misses.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. 17 points in the game.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Stewart. Leading with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
They set the pick. MP passes to Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Detroit leading by 5. Pass to LeVert. Stewart up top. Covered by MP. Out to the wing. Here's Holland. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pass downing for Indiana. They won that game against the Raptors.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
And the free throw drops. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's MP. MP with the easy bucket inside.
Soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft.
Tobias Harris is out there with Holland. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Cunningham. And it's Martin in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Pistons have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. Now, here's MP. 19 points in the game. Siakam passes to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Here's LeVert. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here's Toppin. 11-point game. MP, no good. Detroit's got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Martin with the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Siakam. Still yet to score. And MP with the basket on the assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game. Pistons leading by 11. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Pistons. 4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And that one's good. MP.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Takes it inside. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Just a great job by Cunningham using the dribble to create separation.
Pacers trail by 13. Now MP. 25 points in the game. To the inside. Oh, watch out, MP! Throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Holland. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Levert. Indiana also making some changes. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Toppin. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Shepard. Stewart kicks to Ivey. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And MP throws it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Mathurin against Martin. Stewart in the corner. From outside off the mark. Pacers trail by 9 and stolen by Ivey. Here's Cunningham. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Now, here's McConnell. Still scoreless. And the dunk by MP.
And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned. Bounce pass from Ivey. Pass to Cunningham. In the corner, it's Martin. Offline with his 3.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
McConnell with it. MP. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Now, here's MP. He's got 31. And MP throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Pistons leading by 11. Pass to Ivey. Stewart in the corner. No good on the triple.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Toppin finds MP. Pass to McConnell. Clock is at 3. Mathurin for 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. It's Martin on the wing. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Rejected by Harris.
That is great anticipation by Harris. When he's working this hard defensively, he's a difference maker.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's MP. 33 points for him. Here's Ivey. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And stolen by Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Harris. There's the three. Pacers with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
And Cunningham with the block.
Nice job by Cunningham there, staying with it and using his length to get the rejection.
Good on the shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by MP. Here's Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists here tonight. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 19. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And the dunk by Stewart.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
So it's the Pacers now. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
MP, no good. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ivy. Carries it from three-point range. Ivy's got 24.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
To the paint. Here's Mathurin.
And Mathurin's vertical is remarkable. I love how he goes after it on those plays.
Now, here's Cunningham over McConnell. And so it's Detroit closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this.
What up, man? And this is the time to happen.
Welcome to losing someone like Evan Mobley is a gut punch. Affects you at both ends on the glass. In transition, he's one of the most versatile.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Indiana Pacers.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. McConnell and Nembhard at guard. In the front court, the forwards Mathurin and Siakam. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Cunningham following the miss by MP. Rebound by the Pistons.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trail by 20. Down low, Siakam. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist in the game. Ivy passes to Harris. Cunningham kicks to Martin. And here is Harris. Here's Ivy. And the 3 off target. MP high post. He's against Cunningham. MP, no good.
Oh!
25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Now, here's Ivy. He's got 24. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half. An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Ivy against Nimhart. Now, here's Ivy. D right on him. 2 on the clock. And the rejection by MP. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And it's the Pacers with the ball. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Tremendous touch on the floater by MP.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. You've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Now, here's MP. 37 points for him. Siakam outside. No good from outside. Pistons leading by 14. Ivy dishes to Martin. Stewart with a screen on McConnell. Cunningham finds Stewart. And again, Detroit turns it over. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hawking. You have to give it up to this man. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Stewart in the corner. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line.
A crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Harris passes to Cunningham. They get it back. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 14 points for the game.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Yeah, he continues to make plays and build momentum for his team.
Now, here's MP. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. No good off the back of the rim.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Outside, Martin. Looking for Stewart, he gets it there. And the rejection by MP. McConnell with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Inside, here's Stewart. And the rejection by MP. To the inside. MP finishes inside.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
MP sets the screen for McConnell. Clock at 6. Back to MP. To the left wing. Here's Siakam. Outside Mathurin. MP sets the screen for Mathurin. Unbelievable move by MP.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Ivy finds Martin. And here's Cunningham to the paint. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 16 points.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, even with a bigger defender on him, he was undeterred.
In a moment here to look at the numbers for Cade Cunningham. 7th in three-point field goal percentage, 8th in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Detroit making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And Shepard subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Shepard. Shepard's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Pass to LeVert. Ivy, a screen on Mathurin with the step back. Out to Harris, and stolen by MP. To the middle. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. MP's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Ivy. LeVert sets a screen for Ivy. Now here is Harris. Traps in the tray. 13 points in the game.
And Harris is really effective shooting off the catch.
MP with a screen on Harris. For three, Siakam. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Stewart. LeVert. Mathurin with some nice defense. Pacers trail by 9. The drive by Siakam.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Here's LeVert. Back to Ivy. The Pistons working the ball around now. Harris misses.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Now here is Harris. 13 points in the game.
Meeting you at the rim. Terrific positioning there by MP to come up with that block.
Unloads from 9. Rebounded by the Pistons. 22 is their biggest lead. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next 2 minutes in Atlanta. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
Now, here's Ivy. He's got 25. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ivy's got 27.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
MP outside. Count that one.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's LeVert. Down low. And the dunk by Reed.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now, here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Pass to Holland. 1:12 left in the third. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Klintman's checked in. And it's Cunningham in for Jaden Ivey. Over to the left wing. Here's Holland. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
All reads checked in for the Pistons. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Cunningham passes to Reed. Cunningham outside. In the corner, Reed with it. Robinson kicks to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Holland, no good.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Here's MP. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They lead by 1. Reed a screen on Jones. Cunningham for 3.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels...
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pistons lead by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made?
In for Paul Reed. And Indiana with the change here, too. MP's checked in for Toppin. Robinson is out there with Holland. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now. Holland, the pass to Cunningham. Good, nice job down low. And the Pistons lead by 1.
So good at playing through contact. The body control that Cunningham possesses is impressive.
MP passes to Huff, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Cunningham left side. And rebounds again.
And he's having as dominant a game on the boards as you'll ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single game record, he's setting a very, very high bar. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on MP.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
Toppin, he's jacked in for the baseline. Jones comes in for Shepard. Robinson finds Cunningham. Ball for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
Well, scoring in this league is never easy, and that's why you need a guy like Cunningham on your team. Somebody who can beat tight coverage.
Siakam a screen on Stewart, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Holland. Cody Martin comes in for Robinson. And Ivy subbed in for Levert. In Indiana with the change here, too. Shepard's checked in for Jones. Ivy's got space. Detroit, no good that time either. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. MP passes to Siakam. Now, Neesmith. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Neesmith has got the game tied up here for the Pacers. The Pistons have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Toppin. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Ivy passes to Stewart. That's another rebound.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Stewart. MP, no good. And, well, Detroit shooting it well here in the 4th quarter. 50%. Harris outside. Lets the 3 fly. Pulls in another board.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record books.
And MP has been an absolute monster on the glass, and fans of this team will be talking about this game for a long time.
MP passes to Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Some changes for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Toppin. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Neesmith, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Shepard. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Ivy with a screen for Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Off target from outside.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Pass to Martin. Back to Ivy. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Ivy. For three, Harris hits the three-point bomb.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
MP passes to Mathurin. Now MP to the middle. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Pistons trail by 5. A floater, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Now Mathurin. Now MP. Cleared away by Stewart.
They get that one, guys, on the night. That's been the problem, securing the ball.
Free throw no good for Cunningham.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
It's Ivy. To tie it up. MP with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made the big moment.
Cunningham from outside. That's off.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
MP with it. Green by Siakam. Now here's MP. Now Nembhard. He drills the 3.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Stewart. Let's lose a 3. Siakam with the rebound.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Pistons trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
Siakam has screen on Harris. Here's Mathurin. It's stolen by Harris. Now Cunningham for 3. Does not go in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
MP against Stewart. MP sets the screen for Siakam. MP, yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
Rebounds and blocks are usually proper. Honestly, all different. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it very much, Dominic. Thank you. And